everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Just a Fun Guy. This is Just a Fun Guy Coins, and today I have a streamed archive none of you have ever seen before. This goes all the way back to before I did coins on my channel, and even before I did live streams on my channel, before any of that. November of 2020, JSHMONEY and I streamed on my personal Facebook channel, or account I should say, and it was a big penny roll dump, a bunch of wheat cents, and it was one of the most fun, I think it was the most fun I ever had unrolling pennies. So I went back and decided to cut it up and paste it and give you the best moments. It's a 2.5 hour stream, and I managed to cut a solid hour and 20 minutes out of it, because that was before we started looking at the wheats, and it was just the regular pennies. And once we started looking at the wheat cents, that's when I played it. And it's still going to be over an hour long, but it's worth it. I sure hope you have as much fun watching it as I did making it. So, with that being said, let's get to it. And I are going for our first dollar, and we shall see what we got.
This one doesn't say wheat on it.
Well, maybe there is wheat cents in it. I just put all the rolls like this in here because they all say wheat.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna go through the one that doesn't say wheat, and of course it's gonna be all copper. That's crazy.
This is like if you got a roll from eBay. It's all wheats. 57, 51.
It just keeps going.
1930.
That's insane. You made me pass out. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
52.
All right. I'm gonna go.
51.
Dude, handful of copper. 50 cents worth in the bag.
49.
All right. I'm gonna be gentle with this roll. My ender.
49.
1950. These two help me come out.
1934.
I'm gonna cry.
44.
The handful. The handful.
57.
42D. 44. 44.
39.
52. 50. 51D. 41.
52,
48.
19.
45. 40. 42. Whoa!
What?
I got a stamp.
Holy crap, you did.
I got a stamp.
Well, I'll be a son of a gun. You got yourself a stamp.
Let's go.
I think I won't say all the years. If I find something excellent, I'll say the year.
It has the...
46.
Hold on. Lights. We need lightature. Yeah. It has a circled 8 on it. I'm gonna need a bag. I'm gonna cry.
37.
Oh no! I saw a nice one.
What?
57D. Oh, I'm gonna cry.
This.
44S. Oh my god.
Some of those bits are different, nicer than others.
Oh.
Look at this.
I just tagged you. 1930.
39. 41. 46. 54.
This is gonna go awesome in my
46.
tube collection.
Yeah. A corroded but very nice 50 something.
I don't even know what to do. Where do I want to put this? Do I finish the rest of this and just dump them all in here?
But no, that'll make them wet and make them corrode, so I wouldn't do that.
We need something, because I don't want to, like...
Well, my copper I'm going to put in the giant barrel.
Matter of fact, yeah, you have your giant barrel, alright?
Yeah.
That's why they call it the bear roll.
The bear No return.
There, I'm gonna leave them all here for now. I'm gonna leave them separate. Oh my god. I feel bad. No one's watching, and they're missing out on the utter amount of just wheat. This is heavy.
You got a stamp, brother. I mean,
What's this one?
I think I saw like a wheat ender in this one, so I kept it in.
All right, I'm gonna get 2 out for me
51.
and 2 out for you.
I mean, so these results have been nice so far. They're all common. They're all common, but they're all very nice.
There you go.
I'll start sticking on my
Dude.
wheels. What?
This one says 43 on it.
Yeah, I think she said some of the wheat cents had years on them.
Oh no, this one isn't 43s. It just says the number 43 on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start sticking my wheat pennies in the bear. Because I just,
No.
if I find like a super epic year or even something even older,
Steel cent.
steel cent,
43.
nice. Stick it to a magnet, see if it's actually a steel cent. It's steel.
Steel cent. I can tell when it's steel and when it's not copper because the way it looks.
Yeah, but you also want to stick it to a magnet just to be sure, because sticking a steel cent look at the ones we got. I got a Canadian.
In it? Ow.
Young head.
What the? This one?
This one's not a wheat cent.
This one?
1970.
Oh, here's your 1976s. I don't want to take them out.
I mean, look at how nice they are.
Yeah, I don't want to take them out though, because I don't want to, be
I
one of
think
those
it's
guys.
best.
I'm gonna swap.
It's
I'm
best
swapping.
to just keep this in the roll.
That's what I mean. I don't want to take it out.
These 76s are never going out of the roll. Blazer of a 72.
Nice.
It's going here.
I'm just pouring them all here.
I think I just got a copper dump. I didn't get any more. This is all copper.
So far, the oldest is a tie with a 1930 wheat cent.
This one's a sham. It's just all copper.
Will it be beaten?
Bro, 1964.
Nice.
That was disappointing. You're just gonna dump out all of them at a time and just.
I'm dumping them all one at a time. Or not one at a time, more or less. One per.
Like $1 per.
Yeah, this is $2 right here.
I'll dump out $1. $1 and just pure wheat.
Look at this. I'll spot out the ones that either look nice or are just old.
Otherwise, they're just common. Which, common or not, wheat cents are always good to find. I'm not gonna know where to put these wheat cents. I'm definitely gonna keep them with a bear for now. Because the bear is, oh, this poor wheat cent's been through heck and back.
That's rough.
But still, it's. And I don't have to say the I word until I actually find one.
This is true.
What?
I looked down and I was like, dang, that looks nice.
Holy crap! This is the oldest wheat cent so far. 1919.
I was like, that looks nice.
It's a freaking 101-year-old penny. Like,
And it looks really nice.
yeah,
You still have the lines on the wheats, though.
that's nice. And it's not all slicked back. 1921.
No, don't drop.
Oh shoot! I dropped mine. I'm tying you. 1921.
Ooh, you're close. You're close, man.
Yeah. So in a good sense, I could do one of those eBay things like unsearched with penny rolls.
Unsearched?
And then I just give them all 57s and 58s, maybe even a 59.
Yeah. What in
Well, Lincoln's head has been,
That's different.
it's been
No!
ouchied up. What?
41S. Look at
39.
the S's.
Yeah.
Look for the 30s ones. Those ones are the ones you need to look out for.
I just saw a 39 and I just put it in the pile.
Nice.
If it's pre-1940, I'll shout it out.
26. Any mint mark? Any mini mark? Nope, we're good. Bruh, 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 bruh. This is a little much for me to handle right now.
You're gonna be dreaming about this for a long time, aren't you?
This is a once in a lifetime thing, dude.
But now that I have a good relationship with the bank, who knows? This could happen again.
I honestly doubt it, but if it did happen, I'd be on my knees begging for them. Holy crap!
What? So, whoa, 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 whoa! No, 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 no! That is the newest and shiniest in wood set.
You said it! You said it! You ruined your chances.
I misspoke. Oh, good gracious!
It's a 58, but it's... Oh my god.
That is a.
Okay, I need to take a breather.
So, I think you're overstimulated. I think you just need to take a sip of your tea, take a breather, because you're gonna have a heart attack. You're like shaky, boy. My goodness.
I have the oldest and the shiniest. Oh.
Whoa, 1920. 1920.
You're catching up. Wow! I did not expect that to be 48.
That's not bad, not bad.
Alright, well, I have some replacers.
Yeah. 1927, come on!
I should have brought my book up because I can tell you which ones are the really nice ones.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring out 2 for myself and then 2 for you. Unless you already took out some for yourself.
This is $2 now. I'm just slowly looking. I'm looking through it a lot slower than I probably should be, but like,
Oh, I'm falling over.
that's how excited you are. 48. This is definitely a once in a lifetime thing. I'm so glad I decided to get this on camera. I can look back at this and be like, 39. No, that mark. So, put that over there. 40 something. 50. It's at the point where wheat cents post 1950 are no longer exciting. I just can't believe we got a stamp. Like, that's going in the book, isn't it?
Not in the book, but that's definitely going somewhere. And I also brought up my dimes book because I want to show you what I did with it. So you know how it was like all marked up and stuff?
Yeah.
I erased everything and put in my own things.
Oh, nice.
It's a Barbie dime book.
Oh, nice. Nice.
And then you got the 24.
They have like a million, a billion, 24.
Let me switch up over so that they can see.
So the viewer, there was a viewer there.
Abby, I'm shaking right now.
Why?
Come here.
Okay.
Okay, just to be fair. Okay, let's just say it that way.
What happened?
Yeah, my 58's not that nice.
You just got like an uncirculated 1958.
It's not in there, Abby. It's right here.
Start shaking.
Oh.
That's gonna make my that just made my whole entire month.
This was a 1943 one.
Oh, that's steel. That's why it looks like that.
Oh.
Speaking of it, she just found us still something.
Nice.
Here, have your book back.
I'm winning. I'm only winning.
36.
Yeah, 19. 19. I'm only winning.
Yeah. Unless one of us finds an Indian penny. 34.
I also just found a 34. Oh, I thought it was chipped. I was gonna be so happy.
If it was a die chip.
Yeah, I love die chips.
Die chips. Sounds like a snack. Nothing like die chips and onion dip.
Hyperventilating over here.
1909.
35. I thought you just said 1909, and I was like, oh.
Let's see, 1909 SVDB. You would have a panic attack at that point.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. And I'm scared.
No.
I'm scared. What is it?
46.
Hey! What does the front look like? That's actually decent. I'll take it.
If it was pre-1940.
You just keep going back decades. You're like, if it's not this, it's not good. Well, not that it's not good, but it's...
But like pre-1940 are less common. I never said pre-1945 are less common.
Unless you're going for the S's.
Yeah,
That's a different story.
Either way, all my way pennies are they're going in the Bay Area. I'm gonna dump out $2 and bits. What?
Thickness of this penny versus thickness of this penny.
It's like quarter
It is
thick.
paper. It is paper. Look at it.
That penny's got curves.
I gotta get a date off of it somehow. You think I'm gonna get a date off that?
I suppose if you like put it in vinegar or something. You have to do something about devalue it, but
Let me see. There's only one thing I can tell if it's a date or not. Honestly, I don't know.
wait. See if I can get it down.
I don't think vinegar is gonna work. Yours is right there.
No. Shoot. It's not in the fireplace now. Oh, sorry. I just saw that one over there. I think this is a 1912.
No, gimme. Here, let me look.
I think it's either a 42 or 12.
That's a 42.
Okay. That's just what I want to know if it was a 42 or a 12. Because I was like, if it was a 1912, I'm winning.
No chance. Alright, okay. So, this one, I have no positive ID on. But, I'm going to keep it as the anonymous one. Like one of those awesome ones, know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a strainer.
Alright, I still have 2 more rolls left. What do you have?
I think I have a 1918.
Alright, let's see it. Here, I need a magnifier. Dang it!
It's a 1918, isn't it?
Yeah.
Heck yes!
Dang it. Well, I have two 1919s. You can't say that. You can't say that you have two 1919s, huh?
I have a 1918. It's 1 year older.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry.
It's that sibling that's 1 year older and it doesn't let it go.
I'm scared. I'm actually scared. I'm afraid I'm going to find something extremely old. Maybe it's that one 1909 right
Yeah.
there. Right there.
But it better not be what? It better not be that. If it's that, and you dang well know. Oh! What?
I'm grabbing it. Oh, the front isn't as good. But the back is nice.
What
The
year?
the back is sparkling.
The bark.
It's a 1945. It's not, the front isn't as good as the back, but it's really nice.
Looks like a 1916, but I think it's a 46.
Want
I
to-
think it's 46.
You are correct.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to give you a heart attack, but
I had to look at it too for a
Dang.
sec.
do you know how it feels super late out? It's only 5:50 p.m.
Where are you reading that?
I put my mouse down at a time.
What?
Yeah. It feels like 8 o'clock, doesn't it?
That's stupid. That's stupid.
That's why I don't like this time of year.
It's going crazy. Oh,
Wait,
gimme.
27. I'm getting some 20s in there, boy. Oh.
Are you gonna slap me in the head?
If I find another old one, maybe. I'll slap you up, slap you again.
This one is extremely red, y'all. Remember, check for the 55 double die there on the outburst.
Yeah, I found a 55, but it wasn't that. The 55 double die is obvious.
Yeah.
That would be cool if I found it. That's like, what, a $10,000 penny?
I can't remember if it is or not, but it might. Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah, I'm getting... I never thought I'd absolutely downgrade from liking 50s so much.
Yeah. Whenever we find a 50s blue penny in the normal world, it's good. It's not good today.
Ooh. Ooh. I like it. I'm also picking out any of the S's that I find.
Well, if there's an S in there, those will forever be protected anyway, so.
I found in a couple S's so far, so.
If I like misplace an S or double layer or something, it's always gonna be in there if I look for it again. Or until I find another place.
Okay. This is insane.
Yeah, I think this is a 20 something. It's kind of hard to see.
Oh shoot, I messed it up. 20. Oh.
What? Is it when you're missing?
Oh no, I'm not. Okay, it's 185 million minted at 1929. I thought it was something more.
I think it was more like 800,000 minted.
Yeah. All right. Are these your other two? You still have two to go.
I'm taking my time looking through these.
I'm zooming.
Well, considering this is a once in a lifetime.
Here, let's see how much is left.
No. No, 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 no.
Oh, nice! You found one.
Yeah.
Do you want me to see the date, or do you got it?
57.
D or just regular?
Regular.
Nice.
That is something.
That's booming. That's booming. Yeah,
Take them all out. I'll dump them all out into one big pile.
I don't know about that one. What?
Shields. Oh, well, it must have been a shield from here. 2012 shield set.
I'm putting this on there. Alright, one roll left. How many do you have?
8 rolls.
1, 2, 3, 50.
$4.
Do you want to split one in half? I guess.
What if one of us finds an I word?
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen because it does say only wheat. Like wheat, stuff like that. If they put an Indian head cent though, like IHC wise, then I think it'd be pretty noticeable.
Yeah. But I mean, you never know. Somebody could have put like an Indian head in.
I'm trying to look for the blazers.
Is
at the
this
same time.
I think this is just like a little hairline scratch. I don't think that's anything to do with the dye.
Here, can you duck? It's just a scratch.
That's what I thought. We have a viewer now. About an hour and 50 and we got a viewer.
Okay, guys. He has the oldest find, even though we're already almost done with the wheat rolls. Hold on. Oh, he just left. These people are so disrespectful, man. Doesn't even leave a comment. I'm joshing. See? That's how you do it.
Oh, we want to do that one, okay.
The only reasonable way to do it.
Got like a shiny one.
Oh, I'm getting all the shiny ones. It's a 56.
It doesn't matter if they're later scents or earlier scents. If it's shiny, it's shiny. Like, come on, people.
Oh, I have to open up from the backside. That's crazy. Oh, a nice 51 over there.
One stubborn opening. Don't want to rip another one. I have to rip one open, but I'm not going to do it to another one. That's good.
That is small. My eyes deceived me. I thought this was a 1943 copper. My eyes broke onto me.
45, yeah. 57.
And after all this, I'm still surprised you don't even like books.
I might get myself a wheat cent book.
Something like this.
Yeah.
Although you'll never get that right there.
But, yeah.
You'll never.
Well, I mean, never say never. You did get an Indian head under one, so that's a once in a lifetime thing too. So.
And it was bank wrapped, not customer wrapped. So that was pretty lucky on my part. You know how many tubes I have to fill because of all these 44s? Man's gonna come in here and be like, what?
He's not gonna believe what we have found.
The entire collection of the world?
Yeah. It's wheat pennies, like a wheat penny dump like this that motivates me to get a book.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The 1920.
Woo! Because I don't think I'm ever gonna come across anything like this again. I don't know, but
I'm taking out anything that's pre-40s basically and setting them aside. Either that or really shiny ones.
yeah.
Or nice and somewhat shiny, like this one right here. This 1950.
Okay.
The edges are a bit shiny.
Yeah. Okay. You can see what it wasn't like.
Yeah. Alright, I should have taken out the 55s. I don't know what I was thinking.
Well, the 55 double dies are blatantly obvious, so
You can get the shadows, the poor man's shadow double die, whatever it's called.
yeah, I've seen those.
I like how we're not talking about this.
I know. But when we're busy looking for years, it's kind of hard to do 2000 at once.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
56, nice.
ooh. If there's any S's, that'd be awesome. Bruh. I cannot see.
I'm just getting 40s and 50s pretty much.
Hey, sir. Man, I wish that thing was here.
Yeah. We should go back in time to the people who built the house. It'd be interesting to know when the house was built. Like, to go back.
40s.
Oh, okay. But it's definitely been remodeled since the 40s.
Yeah, most likely.
It'd be nice to go back in time and see, like, when everything was, like, built in LA. Like with my house. The house was built right around the same time. It's funny, we get mail, sometimes we get mail from somebody who hasn't lived in our house in like 30 years.
It happens.
Luckily, it's nothing important, mostly Sports Illustrated and stuff like that.
I'm trying to do this like a speed run type way because I'm trying to practice like my coinage movements.
If you're gonna enter a competition.
Kind of.
I'm just taking my time, looking through the coins. Got nowhere to be.
I'm still surprised you have 1 year less than me. I cannot believe that.
Yeah. You may have two 1919s, but I have a 1918. That beats that.
A 1928. I'm gonna check what that is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like this, but I got a 1920.
No, I have one. A 1920s, 310 million. That's crazy.
That's actually way more common than I thought.
What's the 31? If you get a 33, we're only okay. The 31, the 32. No, what? Yeah. The 31, the 32, and the 33 were all lower mintages, all being below 20 or 10 million.
It's below 20 now. Below 10 million, that's actually quite rare.
Yeah. In the 1921. What? There was no 22p? That's crazy.
Must have been for historical reasons or something.
Yeah.
Something in history. Philadelphia must have not wanted to mint that year or something.
Maybe it was like a break year for them, I guess. I don't know.
Or maybe like it would have been interesting to see if there was a proof set that year.
Low on material, question mark?
Yeah.
Another one of those nice rimmed up ones.
Look at this 1944.
It's one of those, like... Oh, that back is nasty.
Really?
When I say nasty, I mean like it's really cool looking.
Oh.
Yeah, so you know how people like say sick and all that?
Yeah.
Like that's
I
sick. It's not literally sick. It's not literally sick. It's like...
I know. I just got into your hip younger generation lingo.
I'm not gonna believe it. I just got another 1919.
Back.
Want me to check it for you?
57, I think. It's a 50s. 57.
Can you move that, please, sir?
Okay.
Oh no, okay, never mind.
What was it?
It was a 46 and I thought it said something. We just talked about this.
Is it?
We just talked about this, man. This is going in the book, man.
Let me see.
Nope, you're not allowed to touch it.
I want to see it.
It is a non-toucher anymore.
I want to see it.
Once it's in the book, no more touching.
What year? Jeez. So. 3. Oh, I'm with you. Oh, we're 2 hours in. We're like podcast length now. Maybe a Joe Rogan podcast. His podcast could be this long. He actually done one of those over 4 hours.
Wait, these are yours. My bad. I'm stealing them.
Ah, finish for stealing me.
Here, I'm gonna like separate them. Yours
30.
are behind this wall.
1930.
Shoot. Let me check it. 30 was 1.5 or not 1.5. 157 million. That's it.
Yeah, you say it like that's it.
Well, no, I'm just saying it's like
Look at the shiny back on this one, boy. It's here it is.
You flipped it the
Bro.
wrong way. You flipped it the wrong way.
56.
Oh, what? Holy crap! That's nice. Imagine finding the 26 like that.
Yeah, I'd be like, jeez.
How many did you pour out?
All of them.
Oh, this one's really, really oxidized.
You gotta send us some links to some books.
Duck. Anything 1948.
You gotta send me a link to what one of your books for the to order.
I think I have. I sent them to my mom. So, because I made her order them for me.
Mhm.
So, what in the name? Okay.
Oh,
What did I just find? A really rubbed up 1940.
it's definitely been in pockets and wallets, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
35.
Come on, I need a shiny one again. I need one of those shinies. The ones that you got.
I gotta find something for the pre-1940s.
42D. I have one. They're crazy. Are you getting into more pretzels? Nice. Alright, this is the last of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Duck! And guess what your boy just found? 1916?
Nice. 60?
16.
Whoa, okay.
That was a joke. It's a 36, I think. If I can maybe rub off some of this stuff. No! Wait, is it? Duck! $46. Bro! Okay, whatever, I'll take it.
That's too much for a 1916, right?
Yeah, a little bit. I saw the 6, but I couldn't see any of the other. I saw a 1, 9, and a 1. It could be it, dude. This could be it right here. Huh?
You found something, didn't you?
Duck!
I'm ducking.
Your boy.
What did you find?
1913.
Dang! That's the oldest so far. Oh my gosh. Let's see. What was the mint mark? You can see how many were minted.
I think it's a little high, but
What year? What's the mint mark?
I think it was a regular P. Actually, let me check. Duck.
It could go in the book, actually.
I'd have to examine it more. I don't know if it's damaged.
Well, a regular in 1913 is 77 million minted.
I
A D
figured.
is 16 million, and an S is 6 million.
Well, the lowest one I have in there is the one we found on our hunt when we were at our old house.
Mm-hmm.
The small S variety.
I found it crazy how some years 157 million and some years 1.4 billion.
Oh, yeah.
Another nasty back.
Nasty back.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
52.
No. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That's a. Oh, no.
What is this?
That's a specific kind of penny. I forgot what it's called, but they're rare.
No way.
Oh, I can't remember what they're called.
But
They had like a specific materials like on the surface of the penny. I can't remember what it's called.
if I need. Do you have some spare flaps?
Yeah, I have a ton. They're in the boxes next to my chair downstairs.
Okay. We can get them after the live stream.
Yeah. Actually, let me just look it up what it is. My phone, of course, is on one. Why wouldn't it be on one?
Well, your phone's always dying when I come over.
This is true. I'm not disagreeing. It was on like.
It was on 2 when I called my mother the other day.
Never mind. It just died.
Well,
My phone be like.
your phone is like, you did. Yeah, these are definitely the ones I'm going to take a closer look at on my laptop. They may be flap worthy.
That's a shiner.
Sorry to see myself. This looks like a 1993. It's a 53, but it looks like 93.
Oh. Yikes.
Oh, so 45. I thought I had a 1915.
You wouldn't even been.
It was a 45.
Dude.
Da.
No,
No,
don't even.
what is it?
No, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. I'm not even gonna look at the date. You're just gonna see the back side of it. If it shows.
No, well, is it just shiny?
No.
It's
That is a teens. You can tell right away.
Okay. Okay. It could be an 09. What year, boy?
14.
Hell damn. You struck gold tonight.
I got 3 1919s, a 1913, and now a 1914.
All I got here is a lousy 1929.
What's not lousy? I mean, I just got.
I'm joking.
Yeah, I mean, this is 1928. I mean, that's
yeah,
funny.
true, but
I'm such a cruel person.
Indian head, no.
I knew it, and I knew it. Guess what I knew?
I was gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I said that, you were like,
No!
what? Did you? You did not!
It's not an Indian head, son. It's a 1910.
I'm just about done, okay? You're finding all the good ones.
1910!
I'm happy it's not an Indian head, but at the same time, this is nice. Freaking 19. Oh, okay. I gotta clean up a little bit down here before. I'm gonna take a slight break and cool off and clean up down here while I celebrate your victory and find the 110-year-old penny. Penny passed one of the world's oldest.
Hold on, let me bring it back.
Once you bring it back, you can... Something.
Yup. That right there said 1910. Right
Oh,
there.
yeah.
1910.
If I didn't declare...
Oh my. Yeah, boy. This makes up for the last hunt. When you kept saying, you were like, and now I have the oldest one. Guess what? I'm back.
The only thing I could top is either an Indian head or a 1909.
Alright. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm not.
Dude,
Alright. I think I know what I do. I'll give it half my pile, but if you find something, I keep it.
No, of course. I know. I'm gonna help you. If you want, I was gonna ask if you wanted help.
Yeah.
Here.
Just take half. Of course.
This is basically... Wow. Right off the bat, a couple shiners. You got a really nice... Or not really nice, but very nice for 57D.
Yes.
But then...
It goes in the bucket.
That right there?
Yeah.
34.
Nice. For 1940, it goes here. And then it'll
We
find...
tied!
What?
We just tied!
No. What year?
Oh no, never mind. I thought we just tied. It's 1916.
Oh, shoot. That's a really slick... That's slicked back, too.
I'm finding all the old ones, even in your pile.
You just have that eye tonight.
1919.
Heck yeah! Look who's catching up! I knew if I gave half my pile to you, you'd give me all the old ones to find.
I guess I'm just built some different.
Apparently.
Oh. Would you rather take shinies or oldies?
I'd rather take the oldies. The
All right.
shinies are nice, but they go in the bucket.
Alright. Just getting some word of advice. Ah, nice 38.
I suppose if you got an oldie shiny like this, oh, 19.
Oh, hey, look at that. 2012. Ooh.
This penny don't belong there. Yeah. We don't serve this penny's kind here.
I was on that long streak right there. You just saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
You just saw the coin gods.
The coin gods have...
Oh,
You must have pleased them.
I have delivered. No, they have delivered for me to own. What in the name of...
All that is coin related.
I saw some... Oh. Hold on. I'm going to check if I have it first, and then I'm going to tell you the mintage.
Mm-hmm.
I have it 75 million.
Not bad. What is it?
1924.
Hey, not bad.
That's 100 years before I graduate. Wait, not... My maths is on.
Yeah, you don't graduate 2024.
That's what Matthew does. That's what
Yeah.
Matthew does. I got the wrong person. You got a bunch of 1940s in a row.
Yeah, I knew I was going to get a lot of 40s and 50s being the most common.
Dude, I literally am your savior right now. 1914. I'm literally your savior right now.
Yes, you are.
Another shield scent.
They don't serve their kind here.
Oh, you're not gonna believe this.
What?
Shield scent. Shield scent.
They're getting shield scents in our booties.
Oh, in a memorial.
What year memorial? 69, nice. Still beat set, but
It's copper.
it's copper. At least it doesn't zinc like the shields.
How?
How?
I gotta check. I don't have this one.
What is it?
1948S. I don't have that one in my
Then
book.
Stick it in your book.
You want me to?
Go ahead.
Really? I'm giving you that coin luck. That's what it is.
Go ahead, Al. Hey, you've given me so much. I might as well give you that.
Right here. Let's go.
Heck yes. thicker
Now I
than
only need 2 in this.
4.
Those ones are nons.
All those are not.
Yeah, so I only need 2 for this last page.
Look at
6
yeah.
for this next one.
Common, billion, hundreds of
The one
millions.
over here was a billion. Yeah, 1.4 billion.
That's crazy. They think there's a coin shortage going on too.
Yeah, that's what I would say. And I was like, dude, there's no way there's a coin shortage if you got coins in 1 year that were built for like 1.1 billion. That's
I wouldn't be surprised if they're just trying to short weed out coins, like or pay like whole price or no change or something. I know people have been wanting to get rid of the penny for a long time, but it hasn't.
no.
What?
No.
What?
I have to check if I have this one now.
46S.
Oh no, I have it.
And it's going in the bucket.
All right, I need the 47S and the 54S, and then that's the last page done for me. Down. I mean duck. That's what I meant. 39. I thought that said 19 again.
Well, the 39 is going for 40. This is 2010.
Ooh.
69. That's supposed to be it.
48 is not bad for the way that looks.
Yeah.
Dude, I broke the streak from teens to S's now. 40S.
Jeez, you're getting the proofs now.
40
Did you have it in there?
S. I do. 113 million minted that year.
Hey, that's quite a
Go.
large number.
I need to separate some of these. Do you want me to just duck them in there?
Yeah, the ones who've searched, just dump it in the bear.
I thought that said 1910.
It does now for you.
Any other ones we missed? Just in case.
I'm gonna basically go through those then we're done here. Then there's a whole bunch of organization with all the fines, and it has to be done off camera.
You just got a die chip.
No, I did? I did. I just got an error. Very rare error as a die chip. I'm gonna have to take a look at this online to see what kind of penny I got. And now John is going to hang his head in shame.
1910, 1910, 1910. I'm a child.
Still technically. But I'm a man. I'm a kind of a child myself. I'm a 21-year-old child.
Dude, what have I just been giving you? Have you found anything in your pile?
Just 40s, 50s.
I'm telling you.
I've been finding all the common stuff.
Huh?
What?
50S.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I only need the 47 and S and the 54.
Now I'm really chosen to get a book. I was really never a fan of the books until now because I've never gotten this many.
No, I got this book mainly because of the size of it. The way that they punctured the holes in them so that you're not trying to like break your thumb trying to push it in. Push the penny in. Oh yeah. Oh, no, wait, wrong way. Sneak peek.
Sneak peek at John's book.
That's insane, dude.
You should stick pennies in those ones. Like
I put 50. I put a 59 here.
you should put some 60s in there.
Probably. I should put like an air or something.
Yeah.
Like a 1960 small, large cent, and then something after.
Or like the die chip. Either way.
I'm gonna cry. The die chip is the one thing that I want the most. Well, not the one thing I want the most, more or less. The air that I'd want the most.
Yeah. But hey, you didn't get a stamp, so you shouldn't be crying.
Yeah, that's true. I got a stamp and you got a chip.
You're not gonna believe this. For about 2 hours and 22 minutes in.
Nice.
We're almost done. Check the time. Current time. 6:30 Eastern Standard.
37.
This is taking a lot longer than I thought.
Yeah, 36. This is taking way longer than I thought as well.
I thought we'd be done an hour ago, but. When I have a dump like this, I also kind of wish I got this earlier. I wish the bank was actually open on Veterans Day.
So how happy are you that I got most of that?
I'm happy that you got most of that, and I get to keep it.
It's too awesome.
And especially that one night shift.
1910.
Well, to make up, I could give you a Corona 1940 something.
Nice. 1946. It's not that bad compared to this one though.
Yeah, that's true. It's just a little corroded around the edges, like it's been wet a few times.
I'm literally gonna kiss this goodnight every night. Thank you.
I think I have a shield. in my
I don't even
back.
care. I just kissed Abe. Abe Lincoln? Obviously awesome.
Well, I mean, kissing it like it's one thing, but this is a penny, you see.
Actual material.
Yeah. Actual disgusting material. Hands have been
Touched by multiple hands. I just...
I mean, we're in the middle of a global pandemic. If it could be a little more conscientious there.
Not to brag or anything, but... Oh, no, not really bragging at this point. You know what teen I need now? The only teen I need. Because I have all the other ones for the P.
Yeah.
The P strike. Philly.
Philly.
Philly, yeah. I only need one more from the teens from Philly.
Okay, what year?
1915. Want to know the mint? 29 million.
That's actually quite low.
That's pretty low.
Relatively to all the other ones that you've had in there.
Yeah. And then I got the 1909 VDB that I bought off the guy when he came to Antique World. I put a 21 in here, which I didn't have. I put a something else in here. One of your S's that you gave me. Thank you.
Yeah. This kind of makes up for me giving you all those boot sets that I had.
Yeah.
I was kind of regretting it a little bit because I only have a few, but I'm definitely making it up for it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna see if I have any bag or anything.
Alright. I'm actually gonna finish her up pretty soon anyway.
Actually, matter of fact, restroom, obviously.
Yeah.
After 2 hours and a half almost, gotta use.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna finish her up right here. I don't have that many left to go, and all of our highlights have already been highlighted. Well, we found a lot. We went through over $20 of wheat cents, and I found these are all pre-1940, and I have a whole bunch of die cracks and stuff I gotta go through. So I'm just going to leave you here and say, this is a live stream I'm never gonna forget, and this is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime penny find. So, I don't know if I'm ever going to find anything like this again, but if I do, I'll be on a live stream, and, well, we're about 2 hours and 27 minutes into it, and I'm going to be signing us off. Bye, everyone.